Okay, so here the data given is for the number of goals scored by the hockey players on the Vancouver Canucks. I don't know what year this is, but here we have Brock Besser had 29 goals. He had the most, Daniel Sedin, Bo Horvat, etc. So the nice thing is this is lined up in order so that we can find the median number of goals very easily because we just take the middle guy here. Okay, so that represents my median. Okay, so when it's all lined up in order, the median is nice and easy to find. It also asks you to find the mean. Okay, so we want to add up all those goals. So there's 29 plus 23 plus 22 plus 14 plus 11 plus 10. So the total number of goals, looks like the total number of goals is 109. Okay, so I'm going to do this different color. So the total number of goals is equal to 109. 109 goals, and there are I think I made a mistake with the median, didn't I? Okay, so the number is 6. Okay, so the average number of goals is going to be 109 divided by 6, which is 18.2 when we round it. So 18.2 goals is my mean. Okay, so that's going to be my mean. The median, I made a mistake here because there are actually 6 people here. So when there's an even number, my median looks like this. I take the median, which is then going to be the average of the middle 2 guys. So the average of those middle 2 guys is going to be 18. Okay, so the median number of goals is 18 goals. Okay. So for this next one, this is a bar graph, so this is a little bit harder to calculate because to do the mean, median, and most, quite a bit of calculations here. Okay, there's some programs that might do this. In fact, if you know how to use Excel, you probably can do this fairly easily. But here are the different heights of the NHL defensemen. So this is 68 inches, which is 5'8". 72 inches is 6 feet. Okay, what's 6 feet, 70, so this is 6'6", so pretty tall guys. So here is 6'1", that looks like to be the most frequently occurring. In fact, when we have a bar graph like this, we can calculate the mode very easily. So let's do that first. The mode in this case, okay, we'll take the mode, is going to be that. So the mode, okay, and we read this, remember that the mode is a score, not the number of people. So this height represents the frequency. The mode is the actual score, or 73 inches. Okay, so that's how we read these graphs. So the mode is going to be 6'1" or 73 inches. So that's the most frequently occurring height in the NHL. So when we look at the median's a little bit harder to tell in this case, but we know by just visually looking at it, we can kind of tell it's somewhere probably in here, maybe somewhere in there, because we just got to think where's kind of half the balance. Okay, so it's not symmetrical, so it's kind of hard, but we can we have a good sense of this, of half, and it's probably somewhere in there. Okay, but we want to calculate this more concisely. Okay, so what we're going to have to do to calculate the median is we're going to have to add up all the number of scores and figure out the total number of scores. Okay, so I'm going to do the median here in red. Okay, so the median. Okay, so this is what my median calculation looks like. Okay, so median. Okay, so I want to calculate my n. So I calculate n. So in this case, the total number of scores. I'm going to use my calculator here and just add it up as I go. So the first score was 1. Okay, so one person, there's one person there. So I have to calculate the total number of people involved in this calculation. Plus 2, plus 8, plus 17, plus 21 people, plus 44, plus 34, plus 33 plus 25 plus 8 plus 2 plus 1 plus 1 plus 1. Okay, so I get a total of 198 players. Okay, so that's the first step. I calculate the total number of players. Okay, just double checking I've got the right number. 1. Okay, so that's going to be 1, 2, 8, 17, 21, 44, 34, 33, 25, 8, 2, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so I get a total of 198 players. So that's the first step. So then I need to find out the middle. So remember so I'm going to write that down to find the middle. Remember to find the middle, there's a little trick. Okay, so I'm going to divide by 2 and add 0.5. So it's halfway between the 100th, the 99th, and 100th score. So then I need to figure out where that is going to be. So I just add up again. I just add a cumulative. 1, 3, plus 8 is 11, plus 17 is 28, plus 21 is 49, plus 44 is going to be, what is that, 93. Okay, so 93 people up to here. That means then that my median is going to be found inside that next bar. So my median, okay, so this is 93 on this side. So it's 93. That means that 90 some odd, is going to, or 100 some odd is going to be this side. So we know that the median is going to be inside that bar. Okay, so what we can say then is the median is equal to the score 74 inches. So we know half the people in the NHL are 6'2" and smaller, and 6'2" and taller. Okay, so that's how we find median. All right, going to the mean. The mean in this case is quite a bit of calculating, because what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to calculate the total heights of everyone. And the thing is, we've identified n now. Okay, we've identified n. So what we want to do is, for the mean, we need to calculate the total sum of all the heights. Okay, and then divide by 198. So that means we're going to have to do one person at 68, 2 people at 69 inches. So add up those heights. Imagine stacking all these people on top of each other and finding the total height. That's going to take a lot of calculation. So basically, I'm going to pause the video, but basically I want you to do this on your own, but I want you to, this is how you'll do it. So I'm going to have one person at 68 inches plus 2 people at 69 inches plus, okay, 8 people at 70 inches, dot, 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 dot. And that's going to give me the total sum of x. Okay, and I still need to divide by 198 when I find that sum. Okay, so I want you to do this on your own, calculate this mean.